Yo, what's up? I'm in Herring Bay getting ready for the start of the Miles River race. It's held by the Harrington Harbor Sailing Association, which I joined a couple months ago, and I've been having a lot of fun meeting everybody and doing some Wednesday night races. They have a couple longer distance cruising races throughout the year, and this is the Miles River race. So we're gonna start at the Green Can, which is just up that way a bit, and that's the Green 83 north of Herring Bay, and from there it's a heading of like 70 to Eastern Bay up in through the Miles River, and we'll finish at the Red Can number 6, and then there's a little meetup in Shaw Bay afterwards. Get it dialed in, see what angles I have on the wind. Wind's pretty much coming out of directly where we want to head. See what tacks better based on the wind and the wave action and the current, which is all coming out of the north. All right, so I'm doing about 4.5 at 110, sometimes 100. Okay, that was my start. I just luffed up there right at the end. I think I timed that okay. Now I just gotta sail fast. I'm the first boat to start. There were a couple before me, but I guess they're not coming out. And now I just got to sail fast and take advantage of the wind we have before it could potentially die. Well, we're about almost across the bay, coming up on the red channel marker. It's just been pretty light winds. I've just been trying to balance pointing as high as I can, but also keeping speed and not slowing myself down in the waves. It's flatter out here because I'm across the bay. I'm gonna have to tack pretty soon though, because I'm coming up on Poplar Island. So I'm gonna tack, and then hopefully that'll work out nicely. Hopefully, maybe I'll get a lift and I'll be able to curve up in there, or I'll tack, and then maybe the wind will shift around more to the east. So started with one other boat out there. He started behind me. It looks like he's ahead of me now. I think he's a race boat. He's got racing sails, so he should owe me some time. I don't see too many other boats out there. Maybe there's another one started way back there, another race boat. I think a lot of people might not have shown up because the wind was supposed to be so light, which it's light, but it's not as bad as I thought it'd be. So hopefully we can hold out here. See that current, we're fighting it. Well, I tacked off Poplar, and we've got about a 1/2 knot current working against us coming out Eastern Bay right there. The wind is pretty light. I'd say about 5 knots maybe. So I'm just really trying to thread the needle here. Just trying to keep a deeper sail, keep some speed. All right, we're super close to Poplar Island. Never been this close before. It's 11 feet. It's pretty deep right up until you get real close. So I'm just trying to tuck up in here. I'm getting a little lift around this, and so I'm able to just kind of like slide my way up, get around this point right there. I don't think I'll make it on this tack, but I think there's less current here. It's kind of in the shadow of this point, and I'm getting little lifts, so I'm just going to go as far as I can up against Poplar and then tack back out. People that were ahead of me, they're way out there now. They just decided to go way out and then come back. So we'll see how that works out. These boats passed me, and then that guy with the black mane went way out. Now he's coming back. I've just been staying close to Poplar Island, just trying to like work my way in and stay out of this current as much as possible. All right, they shortened the course. We're gonna finish at the red 2 now, and the wind picked up a bit. I actually went around more towards the northwest, so I finally made it around Poplar and doing about 4.5 knots now, so should finish soon. I'm behind everybody though. The guy who tacked out, I think it was Revolution, they came back in. They're ahead of me, maybe about a mile. I was just kind of gambling around Poplar. I thought maybe it would get a lift or something and get around that, but doing okay. We'll see how I correct out on time. Well, the good wind lasted maybe 15-20 minutes, and now it's back to the light wind. It's gonna come more forward again, so I'm just trying to make this number 2. You can see it off in the distance, way up in there. So just slowly working my way. Nothing easy here. Dolphins. Look at them. Look at these dolphins. They're there. Coming up on the finish here. Been a couple tacks up into Eastern Bay. Just gotta hold this tack and we'll be good. Of course, now the wind's really good and consistent and the race is over. So I'm just headed up in further into the Miles River, and we're gonna anchor at Shaw Bay for a little Raft-Up with the crew. Just woke up and had a pretty decent night's sleep. It was a little hot on the boat last night, but not too bad. Just left the Raft-Up. David's pulling up the anchor. Thank you, David, for letting us use your anchor. And we're off. Pretty cool. I'm sailing with the crew. We all left the bay and we're all sailing together. Got a little flotilla going as we exit the Miles River. Got David on his Beneteau 1.1. That's a nice boat. Just coming out of Eastern Bay, there's a nice breeze from the southwest. I was hoping it'd be more south or southeast, but we're beating out of the bay and making good time though, making good speed. Just passed Bloody Point and exited Eastern Bay. Turned into a really nice day for sailing and just a perfect day. Oh, made it back just in time. I can hear the rumble of the thunder. Thunderstorm's coming, time to get in. That was a super fun trip, challenging race, and a great sail home. One of these days we'll have a race day with good wind. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Give me a comment, let me know what you think. I really appreciate you watching, and I'll see you next time.